In the West, being big with more muscles is the epitome of health, when in truth it is more aesthetics than what is going on the inside, physically and mentally. The organs may be crying and the individual may be mentally unhinged, but no, he's strong and healthy, and size still captures the illusion of invincibility. Regardless of the evidence that this is relative and not the case, people are still trapped by their absolutes, when the truth is that it is a factor to be counted for, but not a guarantee. So does size matter? Yes. Does it guarantee victory? No. Can a smaller man defeat a bigger man? Yes. Even if the bigger man has technique? Yes. And in Kung Fu styles like Tai Chi, there's the concept of softness conquering hardness. When muscles are relaxed, the fascia, tendons, and the alignment of bones allow for more effective power to be released. By softness, what it is referring to is being supple and not stiff. You see, the hardness refers to being stiff, and the softness allows you to take advantage of the hardness of the adversary. It creates a path for the force that is released when one becomes soft. But if softness conquers hardness, how is it trained? This is my Shifu, Dr. Jeff Land, demonstrating how he can absorb my brute force. He is loose or soft to my hardness. But the more I push, there comes a point where he has me completely seized. You see, I lose my balance and can be completely absorbed, losing my footing or falling. But even better, he gives me back the force I was giving him, and I bounce back. Being soft or loose does more than create a physical condition for your body. Using your mind will you release and sink the excess tension, allowing for energy, chi, to follow going down and up. But also the body is open, and like a conductor of energy you blend and yield and can redirect force. Therefore, the fundamentals of being soft is that it teaches you to release so you can redirect force. But also with this skill comes the understanding of neutralizing or transforming the incoming force. And so you can seize an adversary, seizing their tendons and being able to control them. This is the basis of joint manipulation, known as China in Mandarin. And as you can see here, my Shifu seizes and manipulates me here. But then what makes you loose? This exercise leads to our earlier question. But if softness conquers hardness, how is it trained? Well, this loosening exercise loosens the body. Excess tension is released into the ground by you loosening the ligaments and joints. Central are the wrists and the ankles, elbow joints and the knee joints, shoulders with waist and hips, and a relaxed torso. If you observe the movement expressed, there's a spring-like nature of the body. As one releases, the momentum rises from the ground up. But what you're doing is loosening also the muscles, expanding them and opening the body so you can mobilize the fascia or sinews. But the question remains, what makes the body supple or loose? The answer is the mind. Using intent, you release by sinking the chest. But why? So that the heart is relaxed and your attention is on the ground, therefore calming down your nervous system and not exciting it. So your muscles go from being tense to being loose. By using other training methods like, for example, standing meditation, you're calming the mind. But when I say mind, most people think of the brain. But here is a secret the ancients knew for a long time and was only recently rediscovered in the early 90s. The heart has 40,000 neurons and communicates more to the brain than the brain to the heart by the vagus nerve. The heart affects the brain, therefore affecting the mind. And when you can release it, the body and mind become one. And this is manifested by being loose and not stiff or hard. So, this is the stuff I train top Instagram movement coaches like Stefan Duvivier, using specifically standing meditation to build a unified force. But there is more. You see, the secret of Kung Fu power lies in cultivating the mind and unifying it with the body. Regardless of the many Kung Fu styles, intent or mind, also known as Yi or the wisdom mind, it unifies with what is also known as the monkey mind or Shin. And when both unify with what is known as the lower dantian, which is located below the navel, a source of Qi, all three form the three dantians. And when you get the free standing meditation tutorial in the description or pinned comment, you too can begin to learn how to cultivate the mind and lay down the foundation for Kung Fu power.